Susie is a freshman at the University of Maryland College Park. As a busy college student, she has a lot going on in her life and has recently been struggling to manage her finances. Luckily, Susie's friend Max is taking a class called Credit Cards and College Students and has offered to give Susie some advice for organizing her finances. Hi, Max. Thanks for meeting with me to talk about my finances. No problem, Susie. Why don't you start off by telling me about your financial situation? I currently live with my family in Silver Spring, and I work as an IT assistant in the library. I make $900 a month at this job. My parents cover my large expenses, and I pay my own cell phone bill, gas expenses, entertainment expenses, for books, clothing, food, and my fencing club membership. I have $2,500 in student loans, and I owe my sister $120 next week. I also have never had a credit card. Great. Now, are there any purchases you're saving for? Have you set any financial goals for yourself? Well, I've never really tracked my income or expenses before. I do want to buy a new iPhone, but I've been waiting because I think I'm going to have to replace my MacBook soon. I also really want to attend the national fencing tournament next year with my club team. The trip will cost about $1,500. Finally, I would really like to purchase my own car because I'm sick of sharing the family car with my sister. It sounds like goal setting is where we should start. You seem to have a clear idea of the things you want to save money for, but your goals aren't very well defined. In order to achieve these goals, you need to develop some SMART goals. What's a SMART goal? SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. By focusing on each of these areas, you can successfully achieve your financial goals. To develop SMART goals, you first need to identify your values and whether your goals are long-term, intermediate, or short-term. At this stage of my life, education is one of the most important values. As far as my goals go, I think that purchasing a new iPhone and MacBook are both short-term goals. Saving money for the trip to the National Fencing Tournament is another short-term goal, since that's next June. And purchasing a new car is an intermediate goal, right? Good job! Now let's turn your original goals into SMART goals. First, make sure your goal is specific, meaning the end result is clearly defined. Next, make sure your goals are measurable. How will you determine exactly when your goal has been met? Are your goals attainable? I will save $1,500 for the National Fencing Tournament. Better, when do you need to accomplish this goal by? Oh, right. How about I will save $1,500 for the National Fencing Tournament by June? Very good. How do you plan on doing this? I'll accomplish this goal by setting aside money from each paycheck for savings and by cutting out unnecessary expenditures from my budget. Oh, maybe I should create a budget too? That's definitely a good idea. Now that you know how to set SMART goals, you can set goals for the rest of the things you are hoping to purchase or accomplish. By using SMART goals in conjunction with a budget that you should create, I think you can improve your financial situation and accomplish all of these goals you have told me about. Great! Thanks for your help, Max. Anytime.
Created using PowToon.